So we're off on another adventure. This will be one of the bigger ones I've done. A very remote area, one of the areas where I pushed a track in about a year and a half ago. Climbed up over the opposing ridge one day and found another gorge which was absolutely stunning. It's probably going to take me 2 or 3 days to get into there. So we're well and truly packed up. Top box water, car parts, alternators, like everything you need, fuel pumps, all that sort of stuff, to show you what I take out with me. Metal detector, obviously, that's bedding, because I've got a blow up mattress in the swag as well as the mattress, so can't roll it up with any bedding. Sunsmart aircon, absolutely awesome from Companion. It's more for tank than me during the middle of the day. Not that it's hot at the moment, that's why we're heading out. It's about 28-30 degrees. So we've got one Tankosaurus in there. We've got clothes in there, chair, 2 fridges, a table in the back, 80 litre fridge and a 15 litre one just for ice and stuff. We open this up. So this is all food, dry goods, cooking stuff. So this is long drawers, they go all the way through, so we've taken the seats out, and this here is just all power tools, this one here, so that goes right through as well. So yeah, a fair bit of stuff. Side drawers, jacks, winch, hoses of every dimension in case I burst one, everything that you think you could possibly need, and probably a wee bit more. Now some people will think that's getting a bit excessive, but this is what are we now, almost a 23-year-old vehicle, just about turning 23, so the reliability's been awesome, but you know, I suppose same with a new vehicle, anything can happen. Got 2 200 amp lithium batteries that sit in the back here with all my wiring in and under there. Maxtrax, backpack, first aid kits, pretty much everything that you need. So drink, so I've got some ice in there and some beers in there. I've got a few other drinks on board too, just to be honest, a little bit sneaky. But yeah, this is it. And this is the driver's compartment. So we're pretty much packed in. But yeah, should be fun. I know Tank's looking forward to it, aren't you, Tank? No, ignoring me, watching the Asian girls across the road, just like his dad. No, so that's us. I'm going to try and do a video of this trip. Probably be one of the most extreme trips I've done. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed nothing happens, because she's going to be hard work to walk out. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. And sorry, Tank, that close the door on you. And there ain't nobody coming to get me, so yeah, we'll see how we go. 4 or 5 k's and then we get into some real rough stuff. So yeah, I have to admit that I've owned a lot of vehicles in my time, but Land Rover, I don't know if she's 23 years old, and rattles and squeaks and everything else like that, has been nothing but an amazing vehicle. So I own Toyotas, I haven't owned a Nissan, but like I said, I've probably only done, if I remember back, what have I done, 80,000 k's in this car, all of it, except for, like I said, maybe 5,000-6,000 k's have been out bush, pushing my own tracks. Like when I say pushing my own tracks, like heading to port side there or starboard side and just heading bush, so no tracks at all, make my own tracks. I quite often get on Google Earth, find what looks to be appears to be a water hole, figure out a way to get in there, pin drop it, and then try and get in there. So sometimes you get there and it's amazing, sometimes you get there and there's no water at all, because the map, the satellite photo was taken a few years ago, so yeah, that's always a bit disappointing, but probably 1 out of every 10 has been amazing and been well worth it. So yeah, I'll keep doing it. So yeah, this is the start of the track to where I'm going to peel off. So yeah, this is actually a pretty good track, and like I say, Sandy has been nothing but amazing throughout my adventures. rained recently, but I'm not expecting much water there. Probably enough mud for Tank to run around in before he gets in the swag. That's probably about it. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So you can see she's even this stuff, which is not too far off the main road, is pretty remote. And whilst it's good travelling at the moment, I'm sure tomorrow it's just going to start to get quite rough. But we'll see how we go. So we just pulled up for the night. A little bit of water, which is still good this time of year because we're not too far off our wet season, so we've had a lot of late rain this year.
Right there, Tanky. Hey, that light a bit bright, mate. So it's about 9 o'clock, ready for bed here. Yeah. Oh, still got to train this dog. Always sleeps the wrong way instead of sleeping up and down. Always sleeps across. It's been an ongoing battle for the last 3 or 4 years, but maybe one day we'll train him to sleep the right way around. So this is us. Fire's still going. All right though, because we're in that riverbed there, so nothing much is going to happen. So it was a wee bit of a cool night, wasn't it, Tanky? Keep losing your towel. We're going to have to get you a proper little vest, I think. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Let's get up and start the day.
So we're only going to done probably a couple of hundred metres, and already, as I thought, the creek bed's pretty much gone. So yeah, back into it, old skull. See how we go. So I've fallen off a bit of a ledge there. I haven't got the traction control on, but see how we go. Oh yeah, fun of it. Tank's been for a run, that's always a bit panty. He does get a little bit excited too, but I don't know if it's nerves or excitement, but yeah, shame the sun's in our eyes this morning, that makes it a bit dangerous too, so trying to see where all the rocks and stakes and all those other sorts of things are, but poke along the first gear, low range, and see how we go. Here we come through, pass over there. We come up along the base of that ridge, hopped in a creek bed up through there for a little bit, and now this is just one sort of big open plain. Now it does feed down, got to try and get through those hills there, that might be a bit of an issue. We'll see how we go. So it's running south, the water course is running south at the moment, but from up through there it drops down north. Well, it's the other way around actually, north's behind me. So yeah, so once we get in through there, that'll be the hardest bit I think. So but yeah, you can just see I am in the bumfuck middle of nowhere. And no, this isn't just 100 metres off the road either. So, which is easily enough to be done around here, I suppose. Just drive 100 metres off the road and say, yep, look at me, I'm remote. But yeah, beautiful. So just as I said, all this country's been burnt, so this flatter area is not too bad, but you can see all this burnt stuff like that once it's at ground level. It makes it quite prone to doing a tyre. So what I do is I'll get out and walk. I'll walk up a couple of 100 metres here. I'll clear everything in where I think my wheels are going to go back to the car and drive it up. So yeah, I mean, you could easily do 2-3 tyres just in a couple of seconds, pushing your way through this. So tyres are expensive. And I've got 10 days break, so I've allowed 2 or 3 days to get in here, a couple of days to have an explore, and then coming out's always a lot easier as long as you can follow your tracks. I do mark them. I've got a system that I won't tell anyone. No one would know anyway. You wouldn't be able to pick them up. I'm not hanging flags or anything off trees or doing all that sort of stuff, but I do have a system. So yeah, the GPSs sadly are not accurate enough. They'll put you in the general location, but they won't put you right over top of your tyre tracks. So, and in this tougher country like this, where it's rocky, pretty hard to leave tyre tracks. So yeah, we'll carry on anyway. Yeah, so we've come to the bit of a change in country where the river was flowing north, and now we've got a bigger one flowing south. I only just popped into this like 20-30 metres back, so you see a bit of a rocky bit coming up there, so I think I'm going to have to get back up on the bank up there, but I'll see how long I can stay in this, because I know when I was up in where I was originally was just up over there when I was looking at this, and there's a big gorge down here, big deep one, so I'm not driving down that. There'll be a waterfall at some point. But yeah, awesome country, and if there ain't gold in here, I'm a hillbilly's freckle. So this is just amazing country, and I can guarantee no one's ever been in here. So yeah, a few cattle have stomped along, but that's about all I can see. So yeah, no camels or anything like that. But yeah, no tyres done so far, so touch wood I can get out without doing any tyres, but I'm not sure if there's going to be any water down here, so that might limit the duration I can stay down here. I've got 30 litres with me, 20 for me and 10 for tank, and I'll use that because that's tap water for having a bit of a towel down to if there's no water. Nothing worse than hopping into a swag, dirty feet, face, everything else like that. So yeah, even though I share it with the bloody dog, try and keep it as clean as we can. But yeah, this is definitely gold country, I suspect. Not in this creek bed here, but yeah, so in the Pilbara it's a little bit different. Yes, it's still gold associates with quartz, but also iron, because obviously iron's heavy. So where you find iron, you can often find gold, but that does make it hard to prospect. Some rip me swag, I'll go down here, for the simple reason that iron gives off a fair bit of a signal as well. So yeah, this is starting to get very canyony, so I might have to turn around and get up on the bank up over there. So yeah, country's changed massively. I'm going to go down through that little creek, dry creek, up through, and I'll try and get through in the middle of the camera there, up around these two bit of peaks. On the back side of that, I know there's a heap of flat ground up over there, and you probably can't see, but that river system was running right along there, through there. So there might be some water down there, I doubt it. See, this is all just iron ore, this whole place, so it's not real conducive to holding water, it just sheds off. We've actually seen so much iron ore, it's just one big pile of it. no doubt in the future it will get mined. The whole mountains are just all iron ore, so. Which is not unusual for the Pilbara, but this is the heaviest concentration I've ever seen, so no doubt someone will buy it up. Alright, Miss Sandy, we'll keep on trucking. So we've come to a bit of a precipice. But look at this. Tank go near the edge, you'll fall off your dick. He's not the smartest. Or maybe I'm just a bit of a worrywart. Yeah, I think I can probably sneak around there, up over there and drop down the other side. Maybe I'll go for a walk. How's this for a valley? Alright, Tank, we might go for a walk up to this top here, see if there's anything water related down in that gorge. Sadly, no water. There's a little soak right there. I won't zoom in for me. Come on, zoom. Yeah, just under the tree there. Enough for some birds. That's about it. You reckon, Tanky? Keeps going, standing right on the very edge. Yeah, dead dog if he falls. So. Dang, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'll try and get down to there. I'm not sure where we'll pull up camp. We might go down this creek a bit further, get in the creek and go down to where that tree line is, because there's obviously water down there with all that vegetation, so, or at least not as much iron ore. But yeah, pretty spectacular. Right, Tank, I'm going to get off here because you keep walking right up to the edge. Alright, got a little bit snookered this tree here. Through the creek bed where I turned around before, so a few obstacles, built that up. I've got a handsaw in the car, pruning saw, saw that down and get up over that bit around through there. I reckon I'm through the worst of it. She's hot down in here. Tank's in there in the aircon. Gonna get rid of this big rock here, so I'll just put the winch around that now. Hopefully don't wreck my rope. I've got a spare rope in there though. So yeah, I'll drag that out of the way, pack rocks up there. So should be able to hit it just there, which will lift me up a bit, but it'll put plenty of weight on that side. I should be able to crawl across, just got to get rid of that big rock, otherwise it's going to do a diff, or I won't even get over. Oh, so there we go, try not to wreck the rope. Best for the rope, but another way of doing it really. I reckon that'll be far enough and I should be able to roll it from there out of the way. There we go. Done. Alright, hopefully this is the last obstacle. So I've done some rock packing. Should be able to get up over there as long as it's not too tippy. Yeah, see how we go. I can't get over here. I mean, there's only a few bits like that, but I can't get up over this, then I'm going to have to turn around, which would be a hell of a waste. Come all this way. So yeah, I'll get over it, see how we go. All afternoon. Poor Sandy, get a bit of a rest. It's yeah, good thing we got some good bar work because it's been copping a bit of a flogging, so it really needs side steps. But look, we found some water, so not very deep, but it is clean, and it is a bit cool. But look, it'll be right for a bogey tonight. Bit of a soap up, wash down and stuff like that before we get in the swag. Tank's happy to be out of the car, so yeah, it's been a long day. Been driving since 6, so 6 this morning. Got a lot further than I expected. And a little fish in here as well. So lots of little fish. I reckon, Tanky? Better than bouncing around the back of the car all day, innit? Hey? Oh, all set up. 10-minute job. Little mates had a big day by the look of it. Fast asleep. Might wake up when I start cooking. Yeah. I think I might just have a few sausages in a wrap of some sort. I think that'll do me. Of course, half of what I cook will get eaten by Tank. It seems to be the currency for his companionship. You're right, mate. If he wakes up, we'll see how he goes. So there's the rewards for a long day. Busting trails. Got a good fire going there, just making some coals so I can do some pork ribs. Just chuck them in the foil, chuck them under the coals. Yeah, missed most of the bird song. I should have recorded this a bit earlier, but yeah, just sit here and listen to nature do its thing. A few bats flitting around, so yeah, beautiful. Day 3, about 3 o'clock, been out prospecting all day, didn't get anything, didn't even get any trash, which is unusual, so you know you're remote when you can spend, what did we leave, 6 hours prospecting and didn't find one piece of trash, so yeah, so we've headed just up from the camp a little bit, just to see if we can find the deepest bit of water. Found a bit that's sort of waist deep, super clean. We'll probably go back there and have a swim in a minute because it's getting onto that part of the day, but just thought we'd wander down south of the camp first, just in case there's some bend in the river here or something like that where it's a big pool of water. So this is sort of the first bend we come to anyway. Lovely little spot. And hello. I wonder how deep this is. You reckon, Tanky? It's a little bit further away from camp than the other one, but oh shit. I've got my thongs on, which aren't the best. Going out stomping around the bush, and I didn't really intend to go this far down, so still probably only 600-700 metres from camp, but it would have been easy to put the drone up, but yeah, I get a bit carried away with stuff like this. Ooh, some bigger fish in here. Frogs. I think those are fishes. That's beautiful, but it's not really that deep. Tank's going straight in. I'll hop in and see how deep it is, Tanky. No shortage of water anyway. So I reckon if I put the drone up, I'm going to find something. Oh, yeah, this might be over waist deep. Oh, yep, just over waist. So, yeah. I mean, really, if you think about it, dry season. Had a lot of late rain, but there's not many places around like this. So. Yeah, so this is back north of camp. You can see cars. I can't even see myself. Cars through there anyway. So right in the middle of that one, just up past the waist. Right where there's no reeds, too deep for the reeds to take hold, I guess. Yeah. I'll sit in there and have a beer. You can see the water's crystal clear. That Tanky, hey? Just gotta find somewhere to put our beer. I like to take my shirt and everything off and get into it, mate. Let's see how we go. So I was going to go home, but looked up here and thought, I've never actually been to, what would this be, the east side. So I've just hopped in this riverbed, been going for a few k's, see where we're going to end up. Holy bucket. Oh man. I don't even know what made me decide to do that, so I've come down this little tributary thinking that, because I knew this river runs along here, but I was thinking near the tributary there's got to be where they converge, there's got to be some water. But yeah, no, I wasn't thinking this. We can get up there, look, some cattle. You can get up there where the cattle have been and where it's grazed down. I reckon that'll be a beautiful little spot. Hey, Mr. Mookhouse. Got some company. Oh, look at that. We can get right up there. Not blowing low range just because it's a bit softer.
don't think they would have seen people before. There's them off. Oh, I just poke down here. Lumpy and bumpy here this bit. Down here. Look at this. There's some ducks down there, Tank. Ducks are good. Really, we want to be camping up having a fire, but poke back down on the river bed, but we'll go down here a bit further and see if we can find an open space up here. See how deep it is, might just pop up here. Man, have a look. So I was going to carry on further east, but I know still might do that today. We can always turn around and come back down here. It's only 9 o'clock-ish. So it's still pretty early. How deep's that tank? Hard to tell from up here. Might have to go down a bit and have a look. There's a few places like this. Would be alright to have a fire, I suppose. Not too silly about it. I've got gas. I'll probably stick with the gas. Try to burn down half the neighbourhood. I reckon, Tank. That is deep. How far down it goes. And obviously a bit muddy to be getting in and out of here, but I'm sure that we'll find a good location somewhere. River's just there. I'm presuming it's running all the way down here. Hank's decided he wanted to go out front, so he can go for a bit of a run. Where this cattle pad is, seems to be the most open country. Sandy bit there. If that's still got the river in it, that might be a spot to roll out the swag. And a fire in under there. Might just pull up and see if we've still got water. Oh, we do by the look of it. A bit swampier. Pop out and have a look. So the day's not done yet, so I might actually head further east too, and we can actually come back to here if we want for the night. So I was going to go home, but yeah, this will be alright. Park the car down there. That's the handy bit, Tank. Hey, nice and soft. Swag. Got a funny feeling this is going to go for a couple of kilometres, this water. It's not very deep just here, but oh, hang on, I'll pop down there and have a look at it. Yeah, so I think that might be where she tails out. Still, another new discovery. Nice to have options. There's another 5 or 6 places I know just like this that I've pushed tracks into that no one else knows about. Yeah, so she peters out down here a bit by the look of it. How deep is this tank? Just look at there.
deep down this end. I'm sure somewhere back up around there it will be deep enough for a swim. I reckon, Tank. We turn around and go back up east and see if we can find another water hole, because it's a big ridge, massive big ridge, what we would call a mountain here, I suppose. About, what would it be? If the crow flies 10, 15 k's, so 40 k's I suppose by the time I weave around. That dissects this as well, so not sure if this is the only spot, but I'm pretty sure there'll be water up further too, so soon the day's young, carry on exploring, I think. But yeah, so far this is a lot easier than the last one we went up in the tank. I pulled trees out of the way, or move rocks, or pack rocks, or do any of that. So if we can keep coming up like this, so this is only one branch of it, there's a couple of bits over there by the look of it. I think we're just out of the main branch. There's a bigger one in through there, probably 3 of them by the look of it. However, we'll just keep poking up here. Get out every now and again and have a look over the hill there, just make sure we're over the bank. Just make sure we're not missing anything. Sometimes you get down in these creek beds, you actually end up missing a bit, so got a bit blinkered. But yeah, just like this is easy. There we go. Whee! Up is everywhere. Yeah, so not quite as big. It actually looks a bit deeper, this one, so this is on the other side, so she said I might have missed a couple of these already. But yeah, she's opened something massively up the top there, so I am sure. I should have got out and wiped the bird shit off my window first, shouldn't I? Yeah, this rate, there's one every couple of half a kilometre or so. That one there's looking a little bit up around the side here, but that one there's looking pretty good at the bottom end of it. So, while most people won't think this is super spectacular, you have to remember this is our dry season. We're in the Pilbara. There's not always a lot of standing water in the Pilbara. This time of year there's like basically nothing. So there's another really nice one, but doesn't look very deep. It's only sort of knee deep, so we'll carry on anyway. We're just popping up here. Notice this red bank up over here. There's usually water at the foot of these, just because it's more clay based. It can hold water. May not be. I don't get out and go for a bit of a stroll, I'll never know. I definitely don't want to be complacent and drive past anything. A bit of water, not much. How's this anyway? Hey? Oh no. Oh, are you kidding me? I think just up round the corner. Oh. Hang on, I was gonna. This is it. Oh, you fucking ripper. Oh man. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is deep. reckon ankle. Oh, there's a shallow bit here. Oh my god. I have not seen anything like this ever before. Look at this. This is deep. And it's warm. That's deeper and deeper up there. Look at this. Stunning. It goes up down the side there. How far it goes. Look at this. Hey? Jacuzzi right next to the car. And it's so deep. Like, seriously, I think it's probably 20-30 foot deep. Sitting there looking at it, it's like expect something to jump out at the bottom and grab you. And this other side. This might be this one for swimming. So, dive in there, no worries. That's deep as well. Because this, like I said, this red clay rock, when it's compressed like this, it's always going to hold, so this will be all year round. Looks like it's going to be another blustery day, so I was up early but I couldn't get the drone up, so a little bit unfortunate, because not long after I pulled up and I did the video, I realised that the water, instead of running east to west, is running west to east, and because it's flowing, I would say this is a spring fed, it's not just a rain catchment, which is even better. So it might go down a little bit over the next week or two, but it'll still be swimmable, and you can kind of see where the base of that tree is up around there. I think that's, you know, pretty much April onwards, that's where the water level will be, so maybe another 2-3 foot in it, which will make it even nicer. But because this is now running west to east, we sort of seem to be on a tipping point. It's going this way, and we go a couple of 100 metres down the other way, and it's actually running west. So I would assume that range that I was going to try and get into, the broken range, which is always a sign of water around a broken range, I'd say there's water up there too. But what I might do is just come out here for another weekend, set up base camp, and just go exploring from here on up. I reckon that'll be the go. But yeah, it's always great to find a spot like this. I think it's going to be one of my new favourite spots. 100% I can guarantee I'm the first person in here. Now, people may not believe that, but if you understood how remote I was, well, I am, you'd know that is the truth. So I'm a long way from nowhere. The nearest mine track or track of any similarity that you could call a track is probably about 80 k's away. So I've done 60-70 k's just thrashing through bush. Although this creek bed made it a lot easier, we were able to travel in third gear in some places, so that really sped up the day. But yeah, there's no one ever been out here, I would imagine. No signs of anybody being out here, and just due to the geographic location, I know no one's been out here. So this is all mine. We named it Mars. I think Mars will stick, and we'll jump in, kick her in the arse, hopefully be home by, I reckon, dang, be home by later on this afternoon, and we've got tomorrow to pack up, and then off to the Fortescue. So spend a couple of days up there with some friends, so that's a lot more accessible, and rounding out a really good 10-day break, so should be having them more often. Keep you tuned.